What up, Scott? Yo, yo. Hi, Daddy. What's up? Are cops pigs? Some of them are. I'm unsubscribing. All right, brother. What up, Patrick? How's the volume? What's happening? A lot of comments. The thing crashed last time. I'm just chilling before the wife and I go watch something on Netflix. Any suggestions? Why do I hate cops so much? I only hate the ones that don't obey their oath to the Constitution and enforce victimless crimes. The rest of them I'm good with. Kelly Rowe, hello. Thanks, Ben. Not saying your last name. I've seen Black Hawk Down. Oh, you taking a poop? Right on, brother. Thanks for watching. No better place to watch me than on the toilet. Oh, Assassin on Netflix. I watched The Cops. If you were a cop, why? What? Watch the Dolphins, and no, I don't want to watch football. Transportation is for gain. That's true. Thank you, Chan Chan or Chan Chan. I've watched your stuff, dude. Keep doing you and be careful. I think I've actually covered one of your videos. Stranger Things, I watched the first season and forgot what happened, started watching the second and was lost. The Game was awesome. I've seen it twice by Michael Douglas. That was good. Would I be a cop if I could? No. Because they would tell me that I need to enforce victimless crimes, and I'm not doing it. Get out of the house and do something? Like what? All I want to do is play pool. I'm playing in a tournament tomorrow. Watch Wayne on Netflix. I want to see a series, man. Give me a good movie. Fast and Furious is too old. Den of Thieves. Den of Thieves. Am I giving away free prizes? Like what? I don't know if I got anything, really. That's crazy because I usually have trinkets all over the place. All right, here we go. Been trying to sell these for 117 years. So I got to think of something crafty. I thought, yeah, there's 5. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arrowheads. This could be turned into a bracelet or whatever. I just had a hat. So 5 arrowheads. Who wants them? And why should I give them to you? If I were a cop and I pulled myself over, what would I do? I wouldn't pull myself over to begin with unless I created a victim. You want to give this man $1 million? Hold on, let me scroll back. Scroll back. Made in Heaven was Timothy Hutton. Made in Heaven. Is that a chick flick thingy? Hi, Carlton. Let's see. Oh, yeah. How's the weather? Rainy, wet, fake flags. I don't know what that means. Ryan, let's play pool, bro. Quit talking about it. See that jump shot I pulled on Tony Crosby last night? Let's see here. Byzantium. All right. Byzantium. Keeping it real. I like your Nautica. Thanks. Nautica makes good fat guy shirts. Patrick, appreciate it. Listen, legend, this thing's going too fast again. Last time a cop was frisking me and touched my testes. I'm a minor. Now you're a minor that's been touched by a cop. Don't worry, man. You won't be a minor long. Give me money for them. You'll give me money for them? I've been trying to sell them for 16 and a half years. Listen, Joseph Mullet, if you're for real, give me $10, dude. I'll just mail them to you. And then I'll give away a coin ring or something. Red flag laws, I presume he mentions. Follow your compass and compass. If you were a cop, wouldn't you want respect? If I was a cop, I would get respect because I wouldn't enforce unconstitutional victimless crimes. If you're not willing to do something, take an action when you're not in the uniform, then you shouldn't take that action while you're in the uniform. There's a girl called Josie the Outlaw. I've been wanting to play her video forever, but she explains it pretty good. She does like an open letter to police, and her basic premise is that something that you wouldn't do outside a uniform, you shouldn't do it while you're wearing the uniform either. Come on, man. I saw someone say they want to give me $1 million. Now I can't find the comment anywhere. I'll take $500,000. Imagine I just sit here. Backdrop. How's the new webcam, by the way? Oh, Philly News Now. Go subscribe to Philly News Now. He has sponsored my whole week of YouTube activity. Let's see here. Thumbs up. Dog soldiers. Good thing I asked. Dog soldiers. Appreciate you. Thanks, Carlton, man. The legend goes that the first one to ask John for arrows you should give. Watch the show Legion, I will give you money, yeah. Facebook Messenger. I am broke. Follow your compass. You gaining weight. I did gain some pounds back. Thanks for noticing, man. I'll be jotting down names of movies that are really awesome that I should watch after this live stream. Rampage. That with the Rock. Send me one. Dog soldiers. Okay, I wrote that down already. Bye, Frank. Minor. If you were a cop, yes, I already answered that. What just happened? Don't crash on me. Don't you crash on me. What in the world? Trump, great channel. Press on. Send me a freebie. Write it down. Dog soldiers. All right, dog soldiers. That's been brought up like 3 times. More weight helps with the break, huh? Thanks. Who said that? I've seen Lebowski and Menace to Society. I'm doing good, Anthony. How you guys doing? How you doing? Whoever finds me on Facebook Messenger first. Smoking what? Leave it to Beaver. What were you smoking that YouTube was hating about? This new camera really captures my eyebrows. Check out the channel, press on. Okay. No, I'm not Hispanic. Hidden numismatist. Why don't I like you? I do like you. How do you get my name highlighted like that? Oh, you found me on Facebook? That's cool. Yeah, a lot of people shared my stuff on Facebook, which I don't know if I get credit for that or get paid for that or what, but it works. Like my eyebrows? Who said that? Laura. Thanks, Laura. You like that, huh? You like my eyebrows because I manscaped. That's why there's two now. No, I'm not Hispanic. I don't know why police don't like Hispanic Americans. They don't really like anyone. Thank you, hidden numismatist. Oh, you just put an at before someone's name and it highlights it? Man, I just learn something every time I do a live stream. You like my chin? Thanks, bro. Jeff is here. What up, Jeff? What up, News Now Fort Worth? Sub feta cheese face. Good thing I've never heard any fat jokes in my 43 years. Anybody want to talk on the phone? Nice try, Ben. Spelled it wrong. You put a space in there. Nobody wants to talk? No one? Did you guys like my chocolate wiener story today? Man, chat is moving. I can't keep up with it. You guys are like all talking to each other. Sweet, man. What time is it? 9:41? Who can I call and bother at 9:41 at night?
Hey, brother.
What are you doing?
I'm just chilling here. How are you?
I'm live.
What's going on?
I'm live with you right now.
Oh, hey, everybody. What's going on? This is Patty Corner.
This is Constitutional Corner on the phone, guys. She is a moderator. And I've just called her out of nowhere, cold.
John. You're an amazing guy. I love your videos. I love your things. I'm a big fan, man. You're awesome.
What have you been up to lately?
I just came back actually from Daytona. We down there with PJ Audit for a week. And we went out and did a whole bunch of videos out there, released a bunch of them, and just kind of trying to get back into everything. And, you know, I remember where What makes me happiest?
You said you had a friend that could expose like some kind of child trafficking, blah blah blah, in southeast Florida.
Yeah, that's PJ Audit.
Oh, that's PJ Audits.
Yeah, she's got all the public records. She's got everything. That's PJ Audit.
Where is she?
I'll tell you what, she's for real.
Where's she at? Where's she at now?
I think you can get her on Facebook possibly. Okay.
Can you call her and tell her to call me?
Yeah, I will.
But tell her we're live.
Okay.
And not to curse, please.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, thank you so much. And you can call me anytime you want to. You know that, right?
Yeah, of course, bud.
All right. All right.
All right, I'll call her right now.
Thanks.
You got it.
Bye.
Bye.
So this lady in southeast Florida supposedly has documents about some kind of trafficking, female trafficking, kid trafficking. And let's see if she calls me and see what she has to say about it. Patrick, why don't I have your phone number? Or do I? Have we ever spoke on the phone? Oh, Joel Alexander's here? Where is that? Did you say something? Cannot keep up with all this. Sorry, cannot keep up. Too many things going on. Too many things going on. You know what else I have here? Nancy Owens Jones. She made a video. You know it's been there because it took the finish right off of the desk. She made a video in 2015 and I made a note to call her. Since 2015. Can you imagine? She had a lot to say about Obama and stuff. I wanted to hear what she was talking about. Anybody watching live PB? Oh, the live peanut butter? I would watch that all day. Why should you be a mod news now? Do we know each other? Have I met you? Do you send my kids Christmas cards? Do you talk to the dolphin? Does the dolphin call you at home? Does he say, Snowflake? Snowflake? Do you talk to the dolphin? I guess since we're waiting for this phone call, let's measure my head. Anyone want to take a guess how many inches my head is? Anyone want to guess? There we go. We'll just do that. Whoever guesses how big my head is, free coin ring while I'm waiting for this phone call. I don't even know how big my head is. See some guesses. Let's go. Clap some alien ass cheeks. 16, 17, 22, 69. All right. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking circumference now, not diameter. Whoever said 7 3/4. My forehead's like 7 3/4. Okay. I'm cutting it. Man, some people like this game. So we're not doing metric because we're in America. We're doing standard. Standard. All right, stop guessing. That's it. It's cut off. I don't even know. So I got to guess. I'm going to say, so 7 3/4, that would be the diameter, and you times that by pi. So 7 3/4, that's 7.75 times 3.14. So that's 8. It's 24. I'm going to say 23 3/4. 23. I'm saying 23. Here we go. Please call. What do we got? 20. What is that? What am I looking at? That looks like 22 3/4. 22 3/4. That's a massive head. Come on, measure your head. I gotta see who was closest. 22 3/4. 22 3/4. 22 3/4. 22 3/4. Hey, just stare at my 5 head while I read this, okay? See, the first person, I saw a 22 somewhere. So clay with mulch, that's 20. He says 22. And Mojo Dojo says 23. He's only a quarter off. 20. Oh, wait. 22.7. That must have been after I said it. Yeah, that's after I said it. So 22.75, 22.75, 22.75, 22.75, 22.75. Whoever said 23 first is getting it. 23. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 23. Come on, man. Someone help me out here. All right, 23, 23. I can't see anymore. 21, 21, 21, 21. Looks like Mojo Dojo. Mojo Dojo, free coin ring. Hit me up on Facebook Messenger. Make sure you tell me who you are, what you won, and who you are and what you've won. Thanks. That was fun. So I guess the child trafficking phone call is not going to take place. So I'm going to call Nancy Owens Jones. This note that's been sitting on my since 2015, 4 years. Whew. See if she is still around and if that number still works, which I'm highly doubting. Who said it first? Okay, Ida Queen. We're not going to fight. Send me a message on Facebook Messenger. I'll make you a ring. Both of you people. Mojo Dojo and whoever. I guess Nancy Owens Jones.
Is full. Enter the remote access code.
Damn. Can't get no action. No one wants to talk, huh? Dude, these comments are hilarious. I talked to bees 6'6" and weigh 225. Big John. Who know? Does anyone know who sang that song? Does anyone under 40 know who sang that song? Every morning at the mine, he stood 6'6", weighed 225. Didn't take no lip, don't chip, no dip, dick. Ted Johnson busted up lip, 'cause 305. Big John. Big John. Don Shaw, you under 40 years old? Don't lie. Big John. Big Bad John. You are not 18, Trucker Nation. Stop lying. Cop. Stop. Bust the camera doing audit hop hop. Oh, oh, that's how auditors roll. East LA, what up? Dab time. Someone told me that when you do dab, you like have to listen to it, and it sounds like. Is that true? You stoners? What's wrong with you people, man? Stop. Cop. Set up your tripod. I got rapper's block. I'm going to revert to the comments. There you go, Blessley. Felix for president. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to be president for like 1 year, get my 400,000, and then hand it off to like Ron Paul. Stop. James Dean. Not Jim Beam. Can you make a ring out of a 1922 single silver eagle dollar? Yes, I make them all the time. It's my most popular one. They're $50. Go to my Etsy store. Just type in John's coin rings into Google with no spaces. By the way, thanks to the two of you that ordered rings today. Felix for Pope. Yeah. I would like to say to John, thank you. Bye-bye. I want to know. You want to know how old I am? Oh, dude, I was dying to know. I mean, like, I was going to watch a movie, and I would have went over there, and I would have sat down. I would have been in the recliner. I would have had my drink, my non-alcoholic, no sugar drink, because I can't drink anything because I'm a diabetic. And I would have been like, oh, man, you know what? I got to get back up, stop everything I'm doing, because I didn't find out how old that guy was. So please tell me. I'm sure I've already missed it in the comments. I'd make the best cop ever. As long as you're not hurting other people or creating damages or creating victims, I wouldn't bother you. How much does your ring go for? Go to John's Coin Rings. Type that into Google, John's Coin Rings with no spaces. And there's a whole list of rings. They're beautiful. Pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I like to meet, pretty woman. My middle name is George. I didn't really have one, but I gave it to myself, and my dad didn't care because that's his name. Diabetic is too much work, but it's like, man, I don't feel like being diabetic. Oh, damn, my foot just fell off. Oh, hey, oh. F you. Oh, ICP. Oh, no. Oh, ICP got classified as a gang or a hate group or something by the federal government. A stupid rap group duo that paints their face. No. They drink Faygo. Faygo was good back in the day, man. Play baseball or football in the front yard. big bully in the neighborhood tackle you onto the sidewalk. You survive somehow. You have permanent shoulder damage. And then you drink an ice cold orange Faygo. And nothing else mattered, now did it? No such thing as an honest cop. Back in the day, news now, he's a, whoa, J word. The J word. Things you won't hear on mainstream TV. Things you won't hear on fake news. Mostly the J word. The only word that's also an adjective and a verb and three other things and whatever they want it to be. Mercy. Too bad I can't play some music in the background. Am I allowed to do anything? YouTube's policy is much like contempt of court. You'll find out when it happens what the rules are. Trust us. You're our partner and we have your best interest in heart. Pretty woman, take a bow. Pretty. Who else hates Antifa? Try the veal. Pretty woman. As long as you stop every 6 seconds. I don't know what that means. I cannot keep up, man. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just words, and I see words and clips and phrases. Get high off dehydrated ginger ale. I think the bread has gotten stale. A crunch, crunch, a crunch, crunch. I'm gonna make some peanut butter and sugar-free syrup crepes. They are delicioso. Let's talk about something. Go ahead. What do you think about Philly cop shot? I don't want anyone getting shot, man. Arrested? Sure. Shot? No. The music stop every 6 seconds. What music? I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. The J word? What's the J word? You'll know it when you hear it. Pretty woman, take a Philly police spraying themselves with fake blood paint. Okay. To keep from getting flagged. Oh, you're saying I gotta count out the music, like play a song, be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. You guys like that song? Oh yeah, oh yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Oh, just spilled water everywhere. Oh shit. That's good. Perfect. Perfect. Man, I am good. Pretty woman spilled water. Pretty woman. Yeah. All right. News Now Fort Worth. Come on, bro. That's not necessary. Not supposed to be violent, dude. Because they're violent, we should be violent? No. We should call them out for violence. And if we ever have to get violent, it will be defensive violence, never offensive violence. When there's offensive violence like this, how many U.S. politicians rape children? Bakisha Meal, thanks for the donation, dude. I really appreciate that. How many politicians rape children? Statutory rape, I'd say lots. Forced, unlawful rape with malicious intent and violence. I'm sure it happens more than people want to believe. I like my bacon crispy. Who farted? Not me. Smelt it, you dealt it, bro. I know they kill over 1,000 innocent, unnamed people. You meant unarmed. It's not 1,000 unarmed. I think it's around 1,200 a year, and I don't know how many are armed or not armed. But that doesn't mean we should go out killing them. Just expose them, assemble, peaceably assemble, arm yourself defensively, not offensively. ICP, what did I say? If you denied it, you supplied it. I never heard that one. I don't like abortion. If you're having an abortion because of rape or some super crazy circumstance, okay, but using it as a form of birth control, I don't agree with that. You don't want to have babies, becoming pregnant's not a disease like the liberals like to act. It's something you knew could happen from your actions. And if you didn't know, man, you shouldn't be having sex. Every 90 seconds, a cop kills a family dog. I believe that. Just did a video about that. I come from the land down under. I still want to try some Vegemite. I bet you they have that on Amazon. Yep. Christy Helsper, you're right. They are violent. Exactly. We're exposing that they're violent. We shouldn't be defending violence. Expose their violence, and if we have to be violent, it should only be defensively. That's good stuff, Huckleberry Auditor. Do I consume cannabis? Only by accident. If it happens to be in my twin snakes, you talk to Haribo. I think they modeled their bear after my likeness. I might have to sue them. Nice try, Blania. I agree with you, but if someone wants to do it anyway, it's their choice. I mean, yeah, it's everyone's choice to do what they want, but I can go choose to kill someone right now. It doesn't make it right. All your video, bro, with millions of views, did you get money from? I made some money, yes, but it's a restricted video because there's cussing in it. So not as much as you might think. And that video just surpassed 17 million views. Bakisha Meal, they do drills all the time, and then all of a sudden the drills go live. And then you hear afterwards that they're Framingham police disabled Facebook disabled new reviews and comments. Framingham police they got tore up, man. Oh, Epstein. Epstein. Speaking of twin snakes. These are the best, man. One's like a regular gummy, the other one's like a sour gummy. Let's see here. Real Jingy is in a peaceable assembly of 58 viewers, 40 chatter. I don't know what that means. What's the most I ever made doing YouTube? When it was really hot, I made like a little bit over 4,000 one month. It's gone way down since then. You got to keep producing viral videos, and I just happened to get lucky and got stopped that day, and I had no clue it was going to go viral like that. Will the Browns make the playoffs this year? I would bet no, because I'm from there and I've had a bad sports childhood. Carebro, brother? I have no idea, bro. Has anyone ever eaten Vegemite? And how is it? Anyone think that Epstein possibly isn't dead? You should have stayed and thrown out the salsa. Where were you? I don't make enough off of YouTube to live off of right now, but when it was hot, yeah. For about 3 months there, all my bills were getting paid through YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. But not right now. West Side Beaches, thanks for the $5, dude. Keep calling out their corruption. The bigger they are, the harder their fall. I'll keep calling them out, dude. Chronic masturbator. Yeah, I know. Facebook. There was like a second wave of that video on Facebook. I'm getting pulled over, and a lot of people were coming up to me in public like, "You're that guy," and or some of them already had my picture up on their phone. They stick their phone next to my face. What's my stance on hermaphrodites? Do you think they should be allowed to run our country? I myself think we have too many in government agencies as it is. I think hermaphrodites can go after themselves. Hey, soldier boy. Dab on them. Dab on them. I do not have kids. Just practicing. I definitely made my money back for that speeding ticket 10 times over. Trump or Yang? Uh-oh, Florida call. No Bluetooth. Hello.
Hey, John, it's PJ.
PJ,
Hey, Maddie asked me to call you.
how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Good. Hold on one second, okay? Yeah, I seen the video, the John and Ning. That's why I've been going after Donut and trying to get him to debate me about 30 times. But let's listen to this lady's story. All right, PJ, you know you're live, right?
Yes, sir.
So your YouTube channel is P like Paul and J like John, right?
It's actually spelled out. It's Pajama Audits.
Oh, Pajama Audits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's your YouTube channel, and you're friends with Constitutional Corner, a.k.a. Maddie, right?
Yes.
And do you mind saying where you live?
I live in Deltona, Florida, which is about 20 minutes from Daytona Beach.
That's on the I-4, right?
Yeah.
And how long you been living in Deltona?
I have been in Deltona for almost 22 years.
So how old were you when you got there?
Oh, gosh. 23?
Okay. Basically, you're a citizen of Florida and Deltona at this point. You know the ins and outs of your local community, especially that area where you live.
Mm-hmm.
And you
do.
sent me a video where you went in front of the county commissioners or something, and you gave them an earful and you were cussing at them and everything, right?
Yes.
And that was over them.
And if you noticed, our mayor did not interrupt me at all. However, she was interrupting everybody else. But she let me speak.
Why is that?
I think it's because she knew I wasn't going to let her get away with restricting my rights, so to speak. She knows that I don't play around. And she knows that I know the law and I know my rights. So she just let me say what needed to be said.
And that particular incident was about them raising some type of tax or bill or something?
Yes, they wanted to increase our property tax it was to cover the stormwater rates. However, they actually just blew through money that we were paying out. We were paying through our property taxes for recycling, and then they came out and told us that they weren't recycling, but they were charging us for it. So instead of giving us our money back, they blew through that and then raised the stormwater rates on top of that.
So they're incompetent like usual.
Oh, yes, very much so.
So let's get to the heart of the matter here. Maddie tells me that you have documents, have 100% proof that something real serious is going on there in Deltona. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Now, let me just say before we get into this, you don't mind getting into it, right?
No.
You don't mind that it's live?
I don't. I've been outspoken about what's going on here, so yeah, I don't mind that it's live at all.
Now, can I know your first name?
My first name is Joy.
All right, Joy. This is a lady named Joy. It's Pajama Audits. I know her through Constitutional Corner. What she says is for you to verify and for me to verify it, and I'm sure she runs through it on your channel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
go ahead.
I've shared some of the documents on my channel. I try to be real careful what I share because I don't want big dumb names out there, and I also don't want the perpetrator names out there until they have been charged and convicted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been real careful about what I do publish on my channel, but
generally speaking, we're talking about Deltona, Florida government, right?
Deltona, Florida government and Volusia County School District, yeah.
And generally speaking, what's going on?
Our whole entire county is corrupt. Here in Deltona, we don't have our own police force, so we contract with the sheriff's department at a whopping $12 million on top of what the county pays the sheriff's department. Our city manager committed voter fraud. That was found out after the 2018 elections.
Can you say their name?
She listed City Hall as a residential address.
Can you say her name?
Her name is Jane Shang.
Okay, go on.
So she got caught and immediately changed her address and then, did the exception for, not public, making her address public record, although now it is because it's all over the place. She actually, through roundabout ways, ended up with a diversion on 6 felonies. John, that's unheard of. 6 felonies, and they did a diversion for her of 100 hours of community service, and she had to stay straight for 12 months, or else she would be tried for the felonies.
Wow.
Yeah, and she admitted that she did it from the dais during one of the meetings back in December, I believe. It might have been early January. But she admitted from the dais at a commission meeting that she had done this. So, we have asked repeatedly for her termination. The people of Deltona have gone and begged and pleaded and spit, spewed, and hollered to get this woman removed. And the word is that she's got some stuff on our commissioners, which is why they are not. There's 5 commissioners that refuse to get rid of her.
Okay.
So, wait a minute. We have a total of 6 districts, and then the mayor, that's 7. Yeah, so 5 of them refuse to get rid of her.
Now, she's a city manager or the mayor?
She's a city manager. She's got the checkbook to the city, and she's a felon.
Okay.
Our mayor won by mail-in ballots. I'm not even sure how that happened. We have other commissioners. One of them said that he didn't have to go out and campaign because the cat was already in the bag. He didn't have to worry about it, and he won. How he won is beyond me. So this has been, the city itself is in trouble. Our sheriff, I went to what he calls a ComStat meeting where he goes over all the crime in the area. You guys knock it off now. I'm on a business call. Thank you. So he goes over all the crime in our area, and he tends to downgrade things. So we've known he's been doing this for a while. But I went to one of the meetings, and I asked him why he was refusing to do his job and arrest the city manager who admitted that she committed felonies. And the man literally threw himself back in his seat, and he said, right here in front of all these people, let's make this clear. I'm corrupt and they're corrupt.
I'm corrupt and they're corrupt.
Yes, sir.
Who said that?
Watch that video on the sheriff.
And which county is it?
It's Volusia County Sheriff Michael Chitwood.
Was he saying is he trying to be funny or?
He was so mad at me for bringing it up and telling him that he was in dereliction of duty. He just, I don't know what the hell he was thinking, John. I really don't.
And that's on your channel?
Yes, it is.
Pajama Audits. I'm listening. So I've heard some other things.
So, yes, my child got involved in some really bad situations, and since February 10th, there's been 3 attempts by a sex trafficking ring to take my daughter. We have linked this back to the local high school, And we also believe that there are deputies involved as well.
Hold on. Now, okay, let me ask you some questions. Now, you said there's been 3 attempts by a child sex ring to take
sex trafficking. Yes.
to take your daughter. Now, please explain what you mean by attempts.
Okay. On February 10th, I woke up out of a dead sleep, and I'm telling you, I'm a Christian. I believe the Holy Spirit woke me out of that sleep. I was out cold, and I sat straight up in bed, and I walked outside just in time to see a black car pull up in front of my house to take my daughter.
Who were they?
I'm not exactly sure who the guy was that actually came here. The person who set the guy up to come here to pick up the girls was a Bloods member.
Okay.
So we did call the sheriff's department because, when we found out what was planned, we were able to go back, and somebody at school had given them a phone. And by them, I'm talking about my daughter and her friend. They were not supposed to have a phone. My daughter is on the autism spectrum, so she doesn't understand the responsibility of having a phone. She tends to get in trouble when she has one. So somebody at school is actually giving her a phone so that she could contact these people, and they were convincing her to run away. And they actually, the conversation depicted explicit sex acts that were going to be done. And they, the girls didn't understand it because, like I said, they're on the, spectrum. They just don't get it.
Your daughter's on the spectrum? How many daughters do you have?
I have 3 daughters. This is my eldest.
Just
daughter.
One is on the spectrum?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, this guy shuts up at like 20 till 1 in the morning to pick her up. I walked down to the car and said, "Who are you here for?" And he said, it's just stumbling. And I'm like, "Tell me who you're here for." He goes, "Oh, wrong address." And he rolled his window up. And then he pulled away, and then about 15 minutes later, he came back by the house, I guess, to see if I had gone inside and he could pick her up. Anyway, we figured everything out. We got the sheriff's department involved. The sheriff's department, instead of arresting the adult male, because this was an adult who sent the car, and it was an adult who tried to pick her up, instead of going and arresting the adult male for what he had done, they tried to conspire to arrest my daughter on a curfew violation. And this has been what's been going on up until now. We didn't have the evidence, but now we do. The sheriff's department has been threatening when the police reports come out of Deltona High School, they're sent to the child exploitation unit. They make it up to a sergeant. And then next thing we know, the cases are being dropped because the sergeant is calling people, calling the parents of the victims and saying, "Well, okay, you know what? We'll press charges on him, but we're going to go after your daughter too because she sent him nudes." Well, that's all part of the grooming and the coercion and getting them to the point where they're comfortable to be taken and sold.
Were all 3 attempts the same night?
The second attempt, after the first attempt, I was told that the person who sent the car to pick my daughter up was a dangerous person.
Yeah. And
that she was not safe at school or at home. So it was recommended that I put her in a shelter somewhere far away from the house where, she'd be safe. So I have a friend who works for the courts, and I called her, and we were able to get my daughter. I was able to get my daughter into a facility. On her 21st day at that facility, somebody went to the facility to pick her up. And they went up there and they said, "We're here for," and they said, "Sorry, we don't have anybody here by that name." And he said, "I know she's here because the deputy told me she was here. Now go get her." There was only one deputy who knew where my daughter was. And that was the deputy at Deltona High School.
SRO?
Yep. So they again said, well, I don't know who you're talking about. We don't have anybody here by that name. You're going to have to leave. You know, this is an adolescent facility. You need to go. He said, well, fine, I'm going to call her mother, and she's going to be really pissed because she sent me to pick her up. And I'm like, so they called me, and they're like, do you know this guy? And I said, nope.
Man, they helped you there.
Huh?
I said, they really helped you out there.
Oh, they did. I said, I have no clue who that is.
Now, was that the same person that showed up at the house?
Nope, it's a totally different person.
Okay.
So my team found out who he was, where he worked, where he lived, everything about him. We were able to find out who he was and everything. I sent pictures to the facility manager to make sure that it was the same person. She said, yes, that's him, and that's the car he was driving. And I said, okay. So I called the sheriff's department back, and of course they didn't do anything. They're like, you're messing with a gang member, gang members. We're not going to, we're not going to make it worse for you. But by this time they were already driving by the house repeatedly. They were harassing us. They were stalking us. Then my daughter ended up coming home, and they continued to drive by and sit outside my house and videotape and, just stalk us. And of course the sheriff's department wasn't doing anything. School got out on May 31st, and I was packing my vehicle to leave so that I could get my daughter out of here for the summer for safety's sake. And some guy walks up my driveway, and he looks at my daughter. He goes, are you Amber? That's her name. And I said, who are you? And he goes, I'm here to get her. And I said, oh, hell no, you're not. Who the fuck are you? Well, I had recognized him from as one of the guys that we were keeping an eye on social media. We were keeping an eye on this guy. And I said, wait a minute, I know who you are. And you get about 20 seconds to get off my property before you have to leave in a bag.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, no, I'm just here to say hey, and da-da-da. So I said, you know what, I'm not an idiot, and neither is he, because my son was pulling in as I said that, and he turned around and looked at my son, and he hauled ass down the street. The sheriff's department picked him up 2 streets over and found him in possession of 2 phones full of child pornography.
Wow.
Yeah. So this has been linked to, there's somebody in the sheriff's department who told me that it was linked to a facility called the Florida Methodist Children's Home. That he was investigating a ring coming, that was involving those kids. And I said, well, it's at Deltona High too. And he said, yeah, I know. And then he proceeded to tell me not to trust anybody at the sheriff's department.
Good advice.
So we have been, we've been trying to expose this. I was doing protests. They illegally trespassed me off of school property. The principal illegally accessed my daughter's records when my daughter was no longer enrolled at her school. She accessed her records to get my personal information so that she could file false charges against me. And John, I'm telling you, the entire statement is a bold-faced lie. And I can prove it because I have the original videos, and I never showed up until I was almost out of Daytona.
Right. So just to put a bow on this, what's going to happen from here, and what should people know, and how can they see what's going on with you?
Of course, you can always follow it on my channel. I go to the school board meetings. Anything I do surrounding all of this is live fed. For my safety. You can definitely follow my channel. If you want to get involved, you can reach out to me at pajamaaudits@gmail.com. And you can, if you can only hold the sign and warn other parents, then by all means, I will accept any help that anybody can give me to get the word out to these, especially the freshmen coming into the school, because the school district and the school board has done nothing about what's happening there. So it's up to us to warn people and have them really open up to their kids and say, listen, if somebody touches you, if somebody talks to you like weird like that, you need to come to me. We need to educate the community on the signs of sex trafficking.
Right. Okay. Joy, that's crazy stuff. I'm sorry you went through that stuff. I really appreciate you calling me, and I really appreciate Maddie. I really appreciate women like you guys in general. Everyone go to Pajama Audits and help her out any way you can, you know. And what else can I really say other than thank you so much?
Well, thank you for talking to me and trying to help me out. I really appreciate it. Tell
me the county again.
Alrighty.
What's the county again?
It's Volusia County.
So anyone that lives in Volusia County, you want to get involved with this and expose what she's claiming to be a sex traffic ring and get with her. You said your email was pajamaaudits@gmail.com. So check her out, check her channel out. And if you live in Volusia County or Deltona or any of the surrounding areas, this looks like a good cause and a good thing to expose, especially if it's going on to protect kids. Right, Joy?
Yes, sir. We currently have 12 rape reports from a year and a half.
Cool.
So in a year and a half, we have 12 rape reports with the same MO out of Deltona High School.
All right. So I'd love to hear some updates. So keep me in touch, and I thank you again.
Well, do. Thank you, John.
Thanks, Joy. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye. There's some news out of Deltona. I saw some of the comments. Some of you don't think she's being truthful. Some of you saying she's leaving parts out of the story. But, you know, again, Jeffrey Epstein wasn't the exception to the rule. A lot of those people gained positions of power because they want that kind of in status control. Double chin. All right, guys. Thank you for so many thumbs up. Thank you for being here for so long. Thanks for staring at my fat face. Wish me luck tomorrow. I'm trying to win a regional tournament. I came in second. I need to come in first. It's like when you're leveling up in a campaign mode or something. You got to beat the bosses. If you can't beat the boss and you just keep repeating it, you get tired, man. You get tired. Did I publish I played Tony the Sniper Crosby yesterday, who's a international professional pool player, and I pulled a jump shot straight out of my. That was sweet, and I put it in slow motion, and I think I published it. If it's not published, I'll publish it right now. Thanks everyone for watching. I can't practice on a snooker table because you can't find those anywhere. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for blicking on the schmads when you see them. Bye. End stream. End stream. Are you sure you want to end stream? Not yet. End. Not yet. End.